Hello friends, my name is Jen and I love cookies. So I had a plan for today of the cookie I was going to review, and then I went grocery shopping, and when I grocery shop I like to walk up and down every aisle because it helps me get more steps, and I saw Dunkaroos. Okay, so I knew these were coming back, but I did not expect to see them at the grocery store today. I thought I was gonna have to make a special trip to Target. I bought 3 boxes. I'm pumped. Dunkaroos, growing up in the 90s, like this is pure childhood. I just hope they're as good as I remember. That's all I can say right now. It's just my expectations for these are so high. This is gonna be worse than being disappointed by the strawberry shortcake Loft House cookies if these aren't good. It's a lot of pressure. Let's go. Okay, we've got the cookies. Let's just show the cookies first. I have the cookies. Honestly, I don't remember what the cookies looked like. It's not the important part. They are very small, teeny tiny, and they've got little D's on them for Dunkaroos. I'm just gonna assume they haven't changed the recipe because it would be a travesty if they have. So I'm making the assumption that whatever this is what it was. They are also quite thin because they're so tiny. It says they're vanilla cookies, and I believe that they smelled like vanilla just now when I smelled it. And now the exciting part. The frosting. We've already discussed how I love frosting. These are cookies that come with dipping frosting. It's vanilla frosting with rainbow chips. It's kind of hard to see. There aren't that many rainbow chips on the top, but there definitely is some color in there. I need a drum roll. Are they gonna be good? Let's find out. Cookie. Dunk. Moment of truth. Yes, it tastes like childhood. That's the only thing that matters. Excuse me while I eat like 7 of these. Right, I've deliberately picked up a few rainbow chips in this one. I'm gonna pay attention and see if I can tell that there are actually rainbow chips in here. No, I cannot. The rainbow chips make no real difference, aside from fun and color. That is their contribution, and that is enough. All right, let me talk about these now. The cookie itself is just about what you'd expect. Like, if you picked up a boxed shortbread cookie, I guess. That's pretty much what it is. It's just a very small vanilla cookie. I suppose I can eat one by itself. Honestly, not great by itself. Vaguely tastes like cardboard. Pretty crunchy, as is to be expected from this type of cookie. Wasn't expecting the cardboard flavor though. That was new. You can't tell with the frosting that it tastes like cardboard. Frosting is very sweet, which is probably why it tastes like childhood. I can tell it's vanilla for sure, but it really just tastes like vanilla sugar. Frosting. It tastes like what frosting is supposed to taste like, which is sugar. Two cookies ago, the cookie was a little bit burnt, and that had a significant impact on my experience. Burnt cookie, not good. even with the frosting, which is a shame. I don't even care that the cookies taste like cardboard. I don't know how I'm gonna rate this. I don't think that I can be objective in rating this because it literally is just childhood. Like, this is childhood in cookies and frosting, and the nostalgia probably makes it better than it is. But I wasn't disappointed. Like, I started rewatching Lizzie McGuire. It was the greatest show of all time. And it was exactly as good as I remembered it being. I was not disappointed. Although I will say, there's some really irresponsible adults in Lizzie McGuire. But I wasn't disappointed. That's kind of how I feel about this. Like, I realize now the cookies by themselves taste like cardboard. But as a whole package, this is great. I'm not disappointed. There is no nostalgia disappointment involved here. There's just happiness. Happiness and sugar. The frosting compartment is quite deep. And so I'm having a hard time now getting these tiny little circle cookies into the frosting compartment. I think this would have worked better if they were ovals. They were like sticks. I wonder if the packaging has changed. I don't remember because I haven't had these since I was like 8. I'm just gonna have to sit and think about this for a while now because I want to give it a 10 because this is as good as I remembered it being. But this is not better than the strawberry cheesecake cookie. So I'm just gonna sit here and think about it for a minute. That was a glorious experience. I am so glad that I bought 3. I didn't intend to eat them all today, but we're gonna see what happens as the day moves along. So let me think and summarize. The cookies by themselves taste like cardboard, but nobody gets Dunkaroos to eat the cookies by themselves. The frosting to cookie proportions were good. I wish that the frosting container was a little bit less deep because it was kind of hard to get the frosting on the cookies and not on my fingers when I got toward the end. But that didn't impact the overall experience. Now that I think about it, I really feel like Dunkaroos are just an excuse to eat frosting. And it doesn't matter that the cookies taste like cardboard because the cookies are just a vehicle for getting frosting into your mouth. And as somebody who uses a spoon as a vehicle to get frosting into my mouth, this is perfect because this is a little bit less shameful. A lot less shameful, let's be real. This is a lot less shameful than sitting and eating frosting with a spoon from the container. So, I'm gonna be honest. I want to rate this really high. I'm trying to be objective and I can't. I feel like I'm rating frosting more than I'm rating cookies. And it's just not even in the same universe as everything else I've rated. But I love them. I love Dunkaroos. I'm just gonna do it. 7.3. I would give it an 11 if I felt like that were fair to every other cookie that existed on the earth. A+ Dunkaroos. I hope you never go away again. I love you. I love Dunkaroos. I love them. It's true. Okay. I'm just gonna stop now and sit back down. So that was my review of Dunkaroos, available in stores now. I know for sure you can get them at Target. I got them at QFC, which is also Kroger, which is also Harris Teeter, depending on where you live. They're probably available in other places as well. If you grew up eating Dunkaroos, you will not be disappointed. That was the highlight of my week, honestly, probably. It was. That was the highlight of my week. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Buy some Dunkaroos, relive your childhood, and eat more cookies.